What's going on, everyone? YouTube. This is Very Melon Man, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Fallout 3 modded. Last episode, we went to Tenpenny Tower, found out a little bit about the tower, about Alistair Tenpenny, and we discovered to our charging that we had to... Well, not our charging. We discovered to our charging that we were not going to be allowed entry until we dealt with... until we had to pay. But that's fine, the place is expensive and luxurious. Either way, we killed Roy Phillips and his gang of would-be usurping racist ghouls for a sweet 700 caps and a new weapon. So basically, the 100 caps we ended up paying to get in were refunded with interest several times over. So what we're doing here? Well, we're about to do the Stealing Independence side quest, but first we have to find good old... Mr. America. We have to find a guy who will give it to us first. And he's not here. Though this is the place we need to look for him. The place in Rivet City, to be precise. I hope we find him pretty soon, because I don't want to spend too long trying to look for him. In fact, they should be over there. There we go.
Collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
It is an interesting collection indeed, sir.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Alright. What document is missing, sir?
In 1776,
also, the fact that you were coincidentally named Abraham Washington must make you feel extraordinarily happy with yourself.
It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
We're in the game set in Washington. A side quest like this was going to pop up sooner or later. Right. Want me to retrieve the declaration? All I have to do is ask.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
I'd like to be part of history and bring it to you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
Can you show me how to get there on my map?
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Very well. Few questions about the Declaration, though, since we're here to get some history lessons.
All, knowledge is power.
All this info, where'd you get it? I don't like secrets, sir.
Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually.
I'm actually surprised that there's a speech check option there.
After the Declaration, she did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months.
Wow, a few
I wouldn't
months.
worry
That's
about it.
suspicious.
Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake.
So what's it look like? I've never seen it, obviously. We were never taught things like the Declaration of Independence in Vault 101.
Has faded handwritten writing all over it.
That's a type
It's
of
no
parchment.
more than 2.5 feet
Making
tall
parchment
and 2
is
feet wide.
right. And I...
If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully.
What is the history behind the document? Again, we never learned this in Vault 101.
On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem, the document was signed. From there, it was sent to England by plane, presumably, and presented to King George himself. Thus began the Evolutionary War.
Interesting. Alright, then we go.
I hope next time I see you, the Declaration will be in hand.
So what an interesting little idea here.
Yeah, that was bad.
Fallout being alternate history titles like Fallout, I think work better when the history is
Searching for targets.
Rivet City Market. You know what? Since we're here, maybe let's get some ammo.
Don't know you. Don't care.
Loosen up, man.
I'm short on time, and your 5 minutes are up. If you want any of this shit, just say so.
Alright, let's see here. Assault rifle, 5.55, 6 millimeters. Chinese assault rifle. Alright. Just need to refresh what type of ammunition they were. 5.56. Extended magazine weapon mod. Okay. .56. 5.56.
Thanks.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
This is a little embarrassing, but I'm gonna go back to get my Chinese assault rifle now that I have no need to hide the fact that I want to use it.
He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory.
So my main idea here is that I'll main the unique weapons I can possibly get, because I don't want this game to just be me spamming alien guns the entire time, just because they're the most efficient. That means there's no point in collecting the weapons, and that's not fun for me to play, nor is it fun for you to see. If I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna sleep in my nice, cozy bed.
is our salvation. It is the very
I had to create a shed supply for ammunition, and then I'll be. We're gonna be going here. Because this is like the one place that gives me consistent ammo in Megaton.
Hey, don't mind. Don't hurt yourself.
Alright then. From the National Archives, or is that on the world map? Okay, okie-dokie. It's like what else is gonna happen? What else could really have happened? Alright. Take. Alright. National Archives right across the street. Nice. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. $69 DR. Helmet's almost broken. But that's fine. What is that horrible sound? Range and frequency emergency signal found. Alright. Alright then. Oh, point blank Vatsmith. That's encouraging. Okay. Okay. And this is a heavy weapon. My actual big gun skill is 28. This is how much this weapon does. the minigun gets super buffed or whatever, thanks to the mod, because I can't think of anything else that explains this condition. Oh, yeah. I just learned my own lesson. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So that was a Gatling duel. Okay. Holy crap. There seems to be a way down. At least not safely. Okay, 1 second. Alright. Okay, that was stuck. But alright. Jeez. Well, this is scary. Yeah, it's spooky and scary. No. That's so scary. You're brave. Am I? Okay. Oh, am I? I just, oh, I'm terrified. It's just... I'm terrified. It's just...
Today I address you with a message of utmost urgency. Our defenses have been breached, and soon we'll engage the enemy.
Whoa.
Men,
That does not sound like a super
the enemy's
mutant.
progress dissuade us from our task. We must defend our freedom and our...
Average lock. Don't bother. Got it.
Kill that son of a bitch! Kill them all. God will understand.
We are local law enforcement authorities.
Made in the U.S. That's how we...
So this is too good to give up, but I'm not going to be using it forever. Too good to give up, you can't use it forever. What does that mean? Well, sorry.
U.S. Army. Hooah!
Synergy bot, Electron charge back. I'm sold. Oh, it's too good to give up. I'm going to keep that Electron thing. No. Actually. The AP7 that the weapons mod pack adds are interesting to look at, but I'm not super interested in using them forever.
Every day is a good day to die. Now you're stuck.
Doesn't matter if you weren't programmed to fail, because you're still going to fail. Science skill fix to find the fault capacitor. Ooh. Interesting. Strip bypass because of our high intellect. Oh, we opened a shortcut. That's what that was. Okay, cool. And then we'll just follow it from that opened door here. Well, if it's a locked door, chances are we don't really need to go through it. So that means down here is where we go.
We cannot allow the enemy to penetrate our defenses any deeper. Old glory must not be stained with the blood. This is the enemy will be here soon. You must defend your leader. Remember, our cause is noble.
Huh. Critting you from behind the sentry bot.
Every day is a good day to die.
I gotta say, it's quite amazing that my little sergeant here keeps proving that he's a superior model of combat robot. Keeps proving it.
The enemy is at the gates.
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must remain here. It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation.
Button-Gwinnet, huh? You must be Button-Gwinnet, second singer of the Declaration. Signer. Or at least the AI of this, pretending to be the signer, you know.
Then my reputation precedes me. Good. That should make you well aware that I am not to be trifled with, and that my loyalty to the States is legendary. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must. What will it be, then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it!
That's quite brave of you to potentially sacrifice your life over a document.
This is no mere document, sir. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress. It absolves us of the tyranny of King George III of Great Britain. It is perhaps the greatest symbol of this free nation.
You do this about 500 years later, don't you?
Petty lies and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown, but I will not succumb to such tomfoolery. Since it appears you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender? I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army.
There's more to this than you realize, Button.
Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded Redcoat spy. You do well to remember that.
I'm Thomas Jefferson, returned to deliver the Declaration.
Saints alive! It is both an honor and a privilege, sir.
So that is probably the most difficult speech check I've taken in the game that
Are up to your high standards, sir. All of my
I was able to make
command
after
to
maxing
push
out my
and
speech
retake the
skill,
capital.
which is
May
perfectly
I ask
fair.
where you intend to bring the document?
It will be carried over to our new president, Abraham Washington.
A new president? So the stars and stripes truly are forever. All hail the red, white, and blue. Does this mean the war is over? Have we won?
Yes, we won.
It's over? Amen.
I mean, we won a long time ago, so that's not a lie. If we're still following history, of course.
You said it best when you said, we in America do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. It has been both an honor and a privilege to serve in the Army of the United States. What are your final orders?
Stand down and honorably relinquish your post. You've earned a rest.
Coming from you, that means all the world to me. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve my country. It's time for me to take a long-needed rest. I think you'll find that the rest of my men are long due for the same. I hereby relinquish command and control of this fortification to you. Good luck to you, Mr. Jefferson, and give Sally my regards.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
Look at all that ammo we just got. Yeah, look at all that ammo we just got. Jesus. More electron charge packs and Microsoft Fusion cells. Jesus. gonna do it the normal way. Look at that. The actual Declaration of Independence. The real deal. That's just insane. So, this way we entered in is, I think this is the Rotunda. Had no reason to hide when you guys can't touch me. Fuck. Oh, EVEs. Oh. Ooh, 3 quantums. Cool. Shit. Alright. Alright. Shotgun shell, shotgun shell. Nope. So, yep. Alright, looks like this is the only exit out. Whoa, where did that spooky music come from? Feels like we're about to walk into a boss fight. This absolutely feels like we just walked into a boss fight. God, that's gross. That's good. Why do these things just exist is what... but then... Not. But then... Whew. Okay. Weird. Yeah. Shouldn't have turned your back to me. Yeah. Like, it's a video game, so it's not real, so you don't have to worry about the disassociation of it. Mall. And the Super Mall. We found 5 Nuka-Cola Quantums thanks to that perk. What does the mall do? No, seriously, why are we hearing this ominous music? This is something out of Nier. Not Fallout. Another cool thing about that quest with the fake president there, the robot president, is that if we had the robotics expert work, we could just use that to order him to shut down because we were just capable of hacking him outright.
Looking for troublemaker. Have you seen any?
It's back to the Capital Society, which is... It made it a little tricky to locate. Alright, Reservation Society. I have to wait for him to show up in midday.
Well, what wonderful artifacts have you brought me?
I have the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, my lord, I never I am utterly shocked. You have earned your place in the annals of American history. Yes, indeed. You will be remembered for this great day. I understand the road was difficult, so allow me to present you with an extra bonus to perhaps whet your appetite for future endeavors. Enjoy your reward, my friend. You've earned it.
Got the Declaration of Independence. The railway rifle schematics and 400 bottle caps. So, part of the reason we wanted to do this is to get the railway rifle schematics. Because the railway rifle, soon we're going to begin crafting the railway rifle and the dart gun. So we might as well get the level 3 schematics while we have the chance. One of them can be found here.
Any trouble in this area?
Another one we need to purchase from a place called Underworld. So, in order to get there, we have to locate in Washington, D.C. again.
Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you.
Okay, but can it, sir? But can it?
Evening.
Oh, hey. No, it's those two. No, it's not. I'm sorry. That was Brian.
Any trouble in this area?
No, sir. We're good to go. The Museum of History. Next to Washington Monument is a place called the Museum of History, which you should be going to. So now I think we need to go underneath the place. What in the world are those? Some type of fly that glows in the dark. That's just eerie. Okay, so we don't need to go into the subway, but the actual underworld is inside the Museum of History. That's good.
Must be lost.
Nah. Nice to meet you, though. Alright, so the general store is on the left.
Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out. Every day is a good day to die. Just getting warmed up. Hooah! Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Okay. Not where I'm trying to go. Okay. The place that says Underworld is actually the ancient Underworld. Who knew?
Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee. We ain't seen one of your type in a long time.
What does smooth skin mean?
Smooth skin? You know, because your skin is so smooth and tasty. Relax, I'm just kidding. But I had you going, didn't I?
So where am I?
You're in Underworld, Smooth Skin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is.
What's your beef with them?
Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots.
I have to stop. I don't really agree with calling it bigotry so much as they don't really have the ability to tell that you're not feral. Plus, you're still armed, so. City full of ghouls, huh?
That's right. As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door, because we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smooth Skin.
You might want to cut with the racial slur if that's what you're. If you don't want to bother bigotry, you know.
Enjoy your stay. We got a nice little deal going on down here. We'd like to keep it nice.
Like, I'm not against. So alright. I have to go now.
Let me know if you...
Cool. So anyway, now we find what we're looking for on the left.
Oh, a human.
And her back is turned to us for this shocking reveal.
Underworld Outfitters. It's been so long since I had a customer.
What's we got for sale?
A failed else to protect your life, I'll give you a full refund.
You sell... Oh, of course you sell power armor. That's, you have to loot stuff in the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, then. Rail... Ooh, Jesus Christ. It's paltry, but it's something.
A pleasure doing business with you. Come back soon, please.
Morning.
Okay. That's part 2. So now I have to travel the minefield over there in order to get to the last schematic. Hopefully without the game crashing. According to what I've been able to tell from the map, it's in this general direction, the relay station we need to go to.
Well, that's the end of that.
That wasteland junkie would have absolutely lost his life if he tried to go against a super mutant. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, sure. I gotta admit, growling me after you got killed takes some guts. Okay. The glowing ones are preying on their weaker brethren. Oh, jeez. Second floor, catwalk. The catwalk. Man, this place is heavily radiated. Jesus Christ. Alright, Jesus Christ. Unique Power Fist Fisto. At the very least, all the radiation explains why no one really bothered to loot this place. Nope. Alright. Go back downstairs and up the catwalks to the other direction. If I can find the other direction anyway. Because let me tell you, this place is freaky. Like, criminy. This place is freaky. We already have another contract of that, so it's not really a big deal to take. Like I said, the town company mercenaries are just going to keep coming after us. So, probably in our best interest to even bother asking questions. And it's an anonymous thing because they're just so ubiquitous. Maybe in here? That's where I need to go. God, the ability to sprint this game is such a game changer. Yes, there were. Okay. Anyway, now we have level 3 schematics. We can make the shish kebab, which we had found schematics for earlier, but alright, the components we need are a pressure cooker, fission battery, steam gauge assembly, and crutch. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm being stupid, but that's whatever. Pressure cooker. Pressure cooker. Why not? Okay. I just came back from Minefield and gathered as many of the ingredients as I needed. Now I can craft the railway rifle. Craft it for half an hour. Fair. And we start at full conditioning due to the fact that we had level 3 schematics. Choo-choo. With that, this is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time when I guess we'll figure out what we're going to do about the dart gun schematics and maybe do another quest related to it pretty soon.